All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's having a great. Not quite a Thursday. We ain't at Friday yet, but we do got some NFL football going down right now. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm watching it in preseason. I will give a reaction based on preseason. Trying to, they getting back into game. I got to get back into reaction mode, man. I ain't done some NFL reactions in a minute, baby. But we will be reacting to this guy, Jerry Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody phone home. Somebody get ET to tell Jerry Jones this ain't 1989. Jesus Christ, it's like Jerry Jones have become who he has based on the way he's done things for so long up until today. The rest of the world is moving on, Jerry. Jerry's just going to hold on to things. Let's look at him, man. Let's see. So we'll recap. We'll follow the article. This is USA Today, by the way. Let me credit the author. Ayan Ostili, I guaranteed I messed his name up, but want to give him his credit for this article. He said, now this is Michael Parsons. In March, I met with Mr. Jones to talk about leadership. Somehow that conversation turned into him talking about a contract with me. Yes, I engaged in a back and forth in regards to what I wanted from my contract. But at no point, let me say that again, but at no point did I believe that was supposed to be some type of formal negotiation. I informed Mr. Jones afterward. My agent will reach out, thinking this would get things done. Let me read that again. I engaged in a back and forth in regard to what I want from a contract, but at no point did I believe we were supposed to have a formal negotiation. We already know that. I don't even want to hop on that. But this is the part here. Jerry Jones. When asked about that conversation at training camp, Jerry Jones said, I bought the Cowboys with a handshake. It took about 30 seconds. I gave the number, shook hand, the detail we worked out later. What? Jerry, hold on. Hey, Jerry, you offered $150 million for a team that you had to buy half from the owner and half, I think, from the county or the government or something, because they own half because the team was in bankruptcy and all that. You had a lot more negotiating power. In 1989, guy, things are not done like that no more. You can't keep doing that. The formal, I'm buying, this is Jerry Jones talking, I'm buying, you're going to sell it to me for that range. That's done. Those are done with the eye contact and a handshake. Just so you understand the way I communicate with people that I negotiate with. You're lying. Jerry, you tried that with Dak. You remember you thought you and Dak had a deal and then it didn't work out? Damn, this sounds familiar, don't it? CD Lamb wasn't even know you trying to have it. I want to be paid. No, I'm going to Miami. Y'all figure that crap out. Cool. I want to be with the team, but cut my check. The fact that Jerry Jones still referenced 1989. What did they have 8-track back then? Like, what did they have in 89? I was 1. All right, that's for what I was 1 years old. All right, not only that, but if you, now, I think a couple people pointed this out before. I know the fan pointed it out. Jerry has been trying to do this his whole career, and it's been backfiring. People don't like that. I have an agent in place. Deal with my agent. And if there's nothing wrong with the contract, then there's nothing wrong with dealing with the agent. Jerry still thinks the laws and the way of doing things in 1989 work today. Let me tell you all the biggest problem. Let me say this real quick. I'm gonna tell you why the Dallas Cowboy deal that he did in '89 It's not, we already know it's not real, but let me tell you the main reason. Hey, Jerry, in 1989, big guy, you was buying a depreciating asset in the Dallas Cowboys. Let me say this again for the people in the back. You was buying a depreciating asset. They was happy to get rid of them. They was losing $1 million a month. At the time, they called you crazy for buying it then. Now, what you did with it? Woo! Yes, sir. What you did, now from that perspective, what you did with the Cowboys, after that, amazing. Amazing. Oh, we should say what Jim Johnson done, but that's not the case. That's not the case. From a marketing and business standpoint, you have done phenomenal. Phenomenal. But you cannot, listen, if you know anything about the housing market, think about the housing market. When the market is down, oh man, you gonna get everything. Man, you out here, hey, you going in, you start talking trash. Hey, I'm gonna pay you this. You gonna pay the closing costs. You're gonna fix this. You're gonna get an agent. You can talk back because I don't really want to buy it and you really need to sell. I don't really want to buy it and you really need to sell. But when the housing market is up, you do like your boy had to do and had to buy something brand new. you had to go buy new construction. This house right here is new construction. Because the market was so high, it was cheaper to do that. Because let me tell you how hot the market was. The market was so hot, we put in what, 10 grand over asking. We put in, we'll cover all closing costs. We put in that because the owners of the house we wanted still stayed there. We say, hey, you don't have to do a buyback. You don't have to pay us. We'll wipe all that out. You can just stay there for free. As long as we can get the house when you get ready to move out. Still got outbidded. See different markets? You see the different market. Now the house I bought, my rental property, the house when I bought that, the market wasn't as hot. I went in and said, you're going to pay closing costs. I give you this. I give you at this price. You pay the closing costs, but you need to fix this, and this, and that's how we rock it. See the difference? See the difference? Dallas Cowboys was a depreciation. You didn't even have to look at them. I did that on the handshake and an eye contact. You ain't got to do that. You could have did that with a toenail, Jerry. You could have bought the Cowboys with a toenail and you could have did a foot rub. It didn't even matter. That's how bad that team was doing. All right? That's how bad the team was at the time. Now, again, what you did with it was phenomenal. What you did with it was phenomenal. 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 The marketing and all that, amazing. But Michael Parsons is not a depreciating asset, big guy. Michael Parsons is a young man who's at his prime. Who was willing to give you a little discount. And you still didn't take it. And now you think he's going to give you a discount after you talked about it, after you humiliated him, after you've done all this, criticize him every way you can. Now you think he's going to give you a discount? Keep listening to Skip Bayless if you want to. What's Skip Bayless doing this video from? Anyway, with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, and you guys be great.